What's up, YouTube? Welcome back. So in this video, I want to talk about black men with King Kong syndrome. And I ran across this phrase on YouTube, black YouTube to be specific. And it inspired me to make this video. Black men and black women actually can both suffer from King Kong syndrome. But I'm pretty sure we can all agree that I think it's way more common in black men than black women. Like way more black men suffer from King Kong syndrome than black women. um, but let me explain what King Kong syndrome is. All right. So you know the movie King Kong, right? It's a pretty popular, iconic movie that's been around for you know decades at this point. Um, Probably very close to his like 100-year anniversary, probably. But you guys know the movie King Kong, right? And how King Kong became obsessed with that white woman and went so far to be with her. And he ended up losing his life in the process because of that desire, right? You know, and really, he wouldn't have even been caught in the first place if he didn't try to help her, thus leading him to become obsessed with her. If he had left her alone, he would have been fine. If you really think about it, King Kong is sort of like the original Get Out movie, if you really think about it. All right. Um, Also, sidebar, King Kong has been remade several times. I wonder why. I wonder why. But yeah, there have been like many different remakes of the King Kong movie. You know, and also, mind you, even when King Kong was captured, if he had just escaped without her, the white woman, he would have probably survived. Another thing to note here. All right. But that just speaks to the power that white and non-black women, and even non-black adjacent women, have over these men. Some. All right. And, before I continue, let me give a disclaimer for you sensitive niggas out there. All right. First, I'm not trying to quote unquote dick police niggas and their preferences. You like who you like. All right. I'm just making observations and conjectures based on those observations. All right. Also, you don't have to be a King Kong looking nigga to have King Kong syndrome. But you probably are a King Kong looking nigga. So it probably feels extra shady. But that's not my fault. And plus, as quiet as it's kept, you probably view yourself as a subhuman beast because that's how society treats you. All right? You subconsciously use white women, non-black women, and even light-skinned mixed biracial women to assimilate and to obtain some proximity to non-blackness, which ultimately leads to having some proximity to humanity because you're tired of the endless struggle and the dehumanization. I know. I see you. You don't got a front no more. All right. You just want a happy ending and a trophy just like everyone else. And you feel like non-black and non-black adjacent women can help you obtain it. You know, the winner's happy ending, right? And as well, they want a visible trophy that symbolizes their success and accomplishments, of course, all right? So that's partly why they participate in these Beauty and the Beast type relationships, right? All right, I know, right? But that's not my fault, and I don't give a fuck about these soulless, subhuman ass niggas. You know, man up, my nigga. But notice the pushback and the struggle that these black men experience and endure trying to be with these women. Why do you think they catch so much hell for it? And a quote comes to mind. A very extremely popular quote comes to mind. It's actually even more than a quote, but I'll just say it. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. All right. And I'm not really religious, to be real. But nevertheless, when something, applies and hits the mark, then it applies and hits the mark, right? So, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. All right. Now, the Lord blessed you and us all with beautiful black queens. And this is how you show the Lord your gratitude, by coveting thy neighbor's wife. That's why you niggas catch so much hell in society. All right. And I already mentioned that black women catch so much hell because they engage in idol worship. Okay. I mentioned that in the previous video. Yeah. Like they literally worship black men as if they are God himself. So they got to get their shit together too. Like black women got to get their shit together too and get some self-esteem and some self-worth. Right. And, and also, what kind of a weak ass nigga puts another man's woman above his own? Tell me that. And, I did have someone who actually answered this question for me. And he said, probably a man who is not satisfied with his own woman. Which, yeah, that would make sense. You know, that's, pretty much common sense. Like, right? But yeah, these men will do anything to have and keep Becky, Becca, Rebecca. All right. They will accept marrying into racist families, openly racist families. They will accept being accused of rape and assault and still try to pursue these women, right? They will accept being used for their money, right? They will go through hell on earth to be with these women, right? That King Kong syndrome coming through, right? You know, anything to be with Becky, biracial Becky, light skinned Keisha, Selena, Kim Woo, Sean Lee, all right? And you see this play out in society today. Like, Sammy Davis Jr., I know that's a bit of a throwback. OJ Simpson, Shannon Sharp, hell, even like LeVar Ball, Kanye West, and even Wiz Khalifa. These men go through so much drama to be with non-black women. And for what? Why not just be with your own women? What do they have to lose by being with their own women? Or should the question be, what do they have to gain by being with their own women? I think these men are looking for something that black women just can't provide them. But what? And on that note, I'll bring this video to a close. So please let me know what you think in the comments section about this. Until the next video, adios and goodbye for now.